What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Off the Dome with your boy P90 the Rapper, and we are getting into video games again. But this time, we will be talking about Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is a game that is made by Insomniac for the PlayStation 5 exclusively, and it features dual protagonists. You can play as Spider-Man Peter Parker and Miles Morales during almost the entire experience. There are times when you have to play as one or the other, but Miles is a background character that is handled like a pretty cool background character in the game, and Peter is the main character. You can kind of tell and you can get the feel, but sometimes that hurts a little bit in this game. If you play it and you're a free thinker, you'll get the parts that where it's like, okay. But regardless, this game is about the spiders hunting down someone who comes into New York to hunt them, while also dealing with this new strange black symbiote that at first seems a little helpful, but then starts to get a little too personal. Now, the game has a pretty fire story, and it's cool. It mushed a couple of villains together and managed to do it in ways that don't feel too overbearing and quite fun, to be honest. The game had a couple bugs for me, like it crashed. Probably about a total of 9 times. I became a cube at one point, which was funny. But at the same time, it got a little annoying because it was hard to play as the cube, so I had to switch out my costume in order to stop that. The Mary Jane missions were 10 times better this time around than they were in the original game, so I'm not too mad that we had to play as her this time. But what came out of it eventually was actually quite awesome. So there's that, and then the story, it just has some times where it just made me just question things. It's like I wish it was a little bit longer so you could hit on a couple things. Like there were some side missions that were awesome, and then there were some other missions that were just like, why were you a side mission? You could have been a little bit more. And depending on how you feel and how much of a comic person you are, you're going to be upset about some of the things that happen in this game. Like me personally, I like comic accuracy more than I like non accuracy. So there were tiny things, details that bothered me. But overall, the game is a really cool experience. It's very fun. You get to do like everything that you dream. Well, you don't get to eat humans, but you get to do a lot of things that you dreamed you could do as Spider-Man. And I just want to go out here and say that Spider-Man technically killed everyone in this game. Okay? Especially with the black suit. He damn near killed everybody. Alright, guys? He's a murderer. There's no denying that. That all these cool shots and all these cool moves, guy's a murderer. But the game is a 9 out of 10 experience. Absolutely lovely, very, very fun, and honestly, if I did have scales, I would give it an 8.5. But we're going to go with 9. Go get the game, have some fun. It is a PlayStation 5 exclusive.